You see people celebrating on the weekend and no mask on. Had they been vaccinated?
We start tonight with a race against time. I'm Travers Mackle.
And I'm Gina Swanson. The CDC now ranks Louisiana near the bottom of the list when it comes to vaccines given, but supply is not the problem. WDSU's Harrison Golden live in Algiers to explain the dip in vaccine demand. Harrison.
And Gina, that dip in demand is one of the many reasons why health leaders across New Orleans, across Louisiana, have been trying to get vaccination efforts a little bit closer to where younger adults are hanging out. Over the weekend at the Pelicans game at the Smoothie King Center, Auctioner was offering vaccines to those attending the game. And yesterday, there were some folks over from Walgreens and Nola ready to give out some vaccines a little bit across the street from Kermit Ruffins's bar in Treme. But again, there is still a ways to go when it comes to vaccinating our younger Louisiana adults.
Kind of hurts that, we don't have the population where we probably want it to be.
Kelvin McGee's pharmacy on General Meyer Avenue has vaccines in stock, but fewer adults getting them.
They don't realize that they can still become affected and they can die.
Especially the younger crowds amid an uphill climb. According to a Morning Consult poll out last week, just 53% of American adults under 35 have either gotten a vaccine or want one. That's lower than any other age group, and McGee's not surprised.
Some people think they're invincible. They say, hey, look, I'm young. If I get it, I can beat it. I mean, you may can and you may not.
The sense of invincibility for younger persons is a well-recognized fact.
Tulane epidemiology expert Dr. Susan Hassig says if more Louisianians don't get their vaccines soon, it could spell trouble for fall.
It's not just maybe Jazz Fest wouldn't happen, but also maybe new variants pop up.
She says it's up to the younger ones who have gotten their shots to recruit the skeptics, as these recipients plan to do.
I know the science is behind it, and it's just doing our part,
So they can protect themselves and other people as well.
And should the more hesitant among us change their minds, McGee says he'll be ready.
Hopefully in the next couple of days, people come in and get vaccinated.
Now, most medical experts agree it takes up to 70% of people vaccinated to reach that so-called herd immunity. Now, exactly when New Orleans, or the rest of Louisiana for that matter, reaches that checkpoint, well, that is up to the people of New Orleans and the people of Louisiana. For now, we are live in New Orleans. Harrison Golden, WDSU News.
Harrison, thank you. Let's take a closer look at the numbers. Statewide, more than 1.2 million people are now fully vaccinated. Another 1.4 million have gotten at least one shot. To date, health officials have administered more than 2.5 million COVID-19 vaccines, and we want to break the numbers down even more. In Region 1, which is Greater New Orleans, more than 32.7% of the population now fully vaccinated. In Region 3, which is South Central Louisiana, about 23%, and on the North Shore, which is Region 9, about 24% of people there have gotten both of their shots.